realize more than ever before that your fruit is connected to your root. And so here's the question. What are you rooted in? Is it pain or peace? Is it love or war? Let's explore a little bit more in part 2 of Ready for My Wife. Yeah, what a kingdom man looks for in a kingdom woman. Oh, I'm mic'd up. Join me and let's mix it up. Good people, I'm so glad that you have joined me today. I hope you're having a great day in a great way. I need you to hit the thumbs up button on this video. Come on, family, hit the thumbs up button on this video. While you're at it, hit the subscribe button too. I don't want you to be a ghost follower. Hit the subscribe button as well. You hitting the thumbs up button on this video helps YouTube to circulate this video to more people. Family, we're gonna have a courageous conversation today. I want to welcome you to part 2 of Ready for My Wife. What a kingdom man looks for in a kingdom woman. Yeah. If you're ready, just type ready. Come on, family. If you're ready, just type ready. What does a kingdom man look for? What does a kingdom man look for? Let's explore. You know what? A kingdom man wants to know, are you fruitful? Yeah. Are you fruitful? You're fine. I get it. But are you fruitful? Got your hair whipped, dipped, fried, dyed, laid to the side. Nail done, hair done, everything did. Are you fancy, huh? Are you fancy, huh? Dress painted on you. But a kingdom man wants to know, are you fruitful? You're fine, I want to make you mine. But are you fruitful? Family, type fruitful. Family, type fruitful. It's a channel for change. It's a channel that creates change. It's a channel that breaks chains. A kingdom woman, here's what I realize, a kingdom woman is too fruitful and resourceful to be full of gossip. Yes, she is. Oh, yes, she is. Come on, how you know the latest tea on everybody else? You know the latest tea on everybody. But you ain't got no juice. Well, yeah, girl, let me tell you, such and such said this and so did that. Who does she think she is? I don't know, a child of God last time I checked. Matter of fact, why don't you hold the mirror up to yourself? Who are you to be questioning the faith that so-and-so has? Who are you to be questioning what so-and-so is doing? You got to be a kingdom woman who's focused on your particular foundation and being fruitful. Focus, foundation, fruit. Be a kingdom woman focusing on your foundation, being fruitful. Kingdom woman in that aspect, now you're faithful. The reason you're fruitful is because you're faithful. If you're faithful, you will be fruitful. You're fruitful because you're faithful. If you're faithful, you will be fruitful. You are a kingdom woman who is fruitful. And here's the thing. When you adopt that type of mindset to say you're the type of kingdom woman who is fruitful, guess what your attitude is this? Listen, don't bring me no junk. Simply because I'm a jewel. Come on, family, drop some jewel emojis in the chat. Jewel. Don't bring me no junk. I'm a jewel. Why is that? Here it is. The reason being, I don't want you to bring me no junk. Simply because I know if you bring a bone, you're going to take a bone. If you bring a bone, you're going to take a bone. What does that mean? Got to watch out for those folks who will talk about people to you. Because those are the same type of folk who will talk about you to people. Are you hearing me, family? Got to be cognizant. Got to be aware. Got to be mindful. Got to be watchful for those individuals who talk about people to you. Because those are the same folks who are going to talk about you to people. Here's what I realize. Small-minded people talk about people. Medium-minded people talk about things. But big thinkers, come on, family, type big thinker. Think big. Big thinkers talk about ideas. I don't have time to talk about people. I don't have time to talk about things. I'm talking about some ideas. Show me, help me, empower me on what it's going to take for me to take my ideas into income. How do I shift my ideas to income? How do I turn my contacts into contracts? You see, that's the type of stuff I want to talk about. That's where I want to take my mind to. I want to shift my mind to another dimension. I don't need to be around broke-minded folk who only feel good about putting other people below them. Family, just type OQP. Only quality people. Maybe you're not being fruitful simply because of the people that are in your life. Come on, family, OQP, only quality people. Yup, with OQP? Yeah, you know me. And here's the thing. Since it's a channel for change, a channel that creates change, a channel that breaks change, what I love about it is that this is such an eclectic family, a colorful family. How do I know so much? I'm not just particularly talking about race, I'm talking about the place of the badge. Look at these colorful badges that are in here. Love seeing your badges. Love seeing you, family. If you don't have a link, if you don't have a membership, I encourage you to go get one, not tomorrow, right now. All you got to do is just tap the join button on this YouTube channel. As you tap the join button, you're unlocking VIP. Yes, you're a very important person, but you also have a very important person. You also have a very important purpose. Let me say that twice because it's also nice. You're a very important person with a very important purpose. Royalty. King, queen. Your royalty demands loyalty. And then also OQP, as I mentioned before, only quality people. Unlock membership discounts. Unlock inspiration, information, instruction that I don't share here. On this YouTube side, you'll be in the members only side. Be a part of our growing, be a part of our glowing community of quality people. Tap that join button now. Somebody who is fruitful, a kingdom woman who is fruitful, understands this. Listen, I don't have time to be jealous. No jealousy formed against me shall prosper. I'm not jealous, I'm zealous. A man that is ready for his wife wants his wife to be fruitful. Why is that? Simply because he is as well. He's not holding you to a particular standard that he cannot uphold. You see what I'm saying? I'm not jealous, I'm zealous. I'm zealous. I have a zeal. I have a will. I have a passion about production. Do you hear what I'm saying? I have a passion about production. Day and night. Anyway, come what may. I have a passion to produce. You know how to be a consumer, but are you a producer? You know how to be a purchaser, but are you a producer? Zeal. For real. Come on, family, type zeal. I'm not jealous, I'm zealous. I'm zealous about being fruitful. Why? Because God instructed humanity to be fruitful and to multiply. I need you to understand multiplication is about more. Being fruitful and multiplying is about more than just having some children. It's about more than just birthing babies. It's about more than just procreating. Here's what it's about. It's about producing. That's what being fruitful and multiplying is about. Why? Because what God gave me is a gift. How I use that gift is a gift back to God. And I have to be using my particular gift in a particular place where it blossoms, where it blooms, where it multiplies. I can't bury my gift in the sand. I can't compare my gift to somebody else to say, oh, they got 10 talents. I only got one particular one. Well, here's the thing. You better use that one talent like it's 10. So focused on what everybody else is doing. I need you to hone in. I need you to focus in. I need you to be fruitful with what it is that God gave you. You got to be zealous about your call to bear fruit. You got to understand, in order to bear fruit, you got to understand who you are as a woman. The man, the husband that God has for you, wants you to have an understanding of who it is that you are. Because if you don't have an understanding of who it is that you are, you're easily insecure. You're easily comparing yourself to another woman. You're easily hating on who you should be learning from. Moving into a place of competition versus a place of collaboration. Isn't it interesting? Maybe the person you're hating on could be the person that might now have an opportunity for you. You got to be the type of woman who is going to be fruitful. Here's what I know about a woman. A woman is an incubator. A woman is a creator. You give a woman, whatever you give a woman, she'll multiply it. Give a woman groceries, she's going to give you a meal. Give a woman a house that you bought, paid for, built from the ground up. She going to decorate that thing. Give a woman some clothes. Saks Fifth Avenue ain't got nothing on you. Yeah. America's next top model. Australia's next top model. Africa's next top model. That's the motto. Give a woman a seed in her womb. She just might give you twins. Just might give you triplets. Just might give you quintuplets. What is it? It's 5? Octuplets? 8? She can multiply. You have the power to bear fruit and multiply what it is that you receive. Whatever a woman receives, she multiplies. My dear brother, as well as you're listening to me, what are you giving that woman to multiply? Are you giving her insight for her to be the helpmate? Or to be the headache? Whatever a woman gets, she multiplies. How are you being fruitful with the gifts that you have been given? Listen, I'll argue with you tonight. I'll argue with you. We'll do this as a great debaters for real. And here's where I want to argue with you. You think you're one-dimensional. Nah. You're multidimensional. You think you have one particular gift. You think you have one particular talent. When here's the thing, you are multidimensional. You are multi-talented. You are multifaceted. You are multi-gifted. You don't just have one gift. You got a multiplicity. You have a plethora, an innumerable amount of gifts. Stop seeing your gift as infinitesimally small, y'all. Just like God asked Moses, what's in your hand? I'm asking you that tonight. What are you doing with what is in your hand? Do you understand? Come on, family, type multiply. Multiply. I know you're fruitful. But here's the question. Is your fruit rotten or is your fruit righteous? See, think about this in scripture. The tree would not bear fruit. And so what did Jesus do? Jesus cursed it. If you don't use certain muscles in your body, if you just lay in bed all day and you don't move. Have you ever heard of people getting bed sores? Of course. And one factor of bed sores is due to muscular atrophy. What does that mean? If you don't use it, you're going to lose it. If you don't use it, you're going to lose it. I remember as a kid, I was a very accomplished violinist. Really was. Even today, on social media, I add a lot of violin to my music. Probably would have been a hip hop violinist today. But I gave up the violin simply because I allowed people to talk me out of it. And guess what? If you stop using it, you lose it. The gift atrophies. The muscle memory to exercise in that particular gift, when in many cases I played by ear. It diminishes. It disintegrates. Simply because here's what I was not fruitful with what it is that I was given. One of my biggest regrets in life. Yeah. Probably the greatest one. I was not fruitful because I allowed folk to talk me out of my fruit. I need you to hear me. Who's in your ear? Who's in your ear to where you can't even hear what God is telling you to do with what it is that he gave you? What folk are talking you out of your fruit? Nah, it ain't gonna take all that. You just work too hard. You might as well chill sometime. You don't never kick it with us. You don't never want to hang out no more. You acting brand new now. I got a purpose to fulfill. I have something that I need to be fruitful with. And here's the thing. If you're going to be fruitful, you got to be focused. What are you producing? What are you giving birth to? And here's the thing. Many of us are not bearing fruit. What we're doing is we're moving into a place to what we do is all we do is uproot. We don't bear fruit, we uproot. You allow other people to uproot what it is that God gave you. The vision, uprooted. The purpose, uprooted. The dream, the drive, uprooted. You allowed somebody to pull you out of where you were supposed to be because you were supposed to bloom where it is that you were planted. What are you producing? What are you giving birth to? Listen, I just want to speak to you, right? I don't know who I'm talking to. I hope it's you, but I just want to speak over your life that this will be the most fruitful season that you've ever experienced in your life yet. Do you hear me? Speak over your life. It's going to be your most fruitful season that you've ever experienced. Eyes haven't seen, ears haven't heard. Exponential increase. doors swinging wide open, head swimming blessings everywhere that you turn. God is opening doors for you. God is making room for you. Family, I got a special message for you in the midst of this special message. I want you to stick and stay. More breakthrough is on the way. It's on the other side of this break. After these messages, I'll be right back. Family, listen and lean in. Don't you think it's time to grow your greatness? No, seriously, it's just us talking. If you intend to soar, you need to visit theeaglesacademy.com/store. Why? Because I want you to join my mailing list. I want you to get all the solutions, the strategies, and the systems to write that best-selling book. You know it's in you. You know it's your time. Time to cultivate your communication skills. Develop, learn the art of communication. So much more. Visit theeaglesacademy.com/store so you can soar. Yes, y'all, and we don't stop. Be sure to heed to those messages that you have heard. Let's get back to the word. It's going to be your most fruitful season yet that you've experienced in your life. Because here's the thing, the fruit is connected to the root. What are you rooted in? And oftentimes, here's the thing, maybe your confidence is easily killed because it's rooted in what people think about you. Yeah. Folk are causing you to stop producing fruit. Not realizing this, that people's opinions often become your prison when you allow it to happen. You're never going to bear fruit if you're only concerned about what other people are going to say. Never going to bear fruit. Never going to soar to another dimension. Family, hit the thumbs up button on this video. Hit the thumbs up button. Talking about Ready for My Wife, Part 2. Wife, wisely inspired, faithfully empowered. If you don't have my book called Wife, go ahead and get that. Becoming the right one for the right one, not just a book for our sisters, but also how our brothers can prepare. Simply because I know much of the conversation is, why are we preparing women for unprepared men? It's a book of preparation. Go ahead and get it. Wisely inspired, faithfully empowered. Wife. Go ahead and get The Mask of Masculinity, how men can reclaim their identity, lead in love with vulnerability. Book for our brothers and also the women who love us. How to create a safe space for a man to be vulnerable. The Eagles community, if you're not part, go ahead, become a part. It's your launching pad to lift, launch, and level up into greater success and purpose. I'm teaching what I don't teach here. You want to be there? Join me there. Where's there? TheEaglesAcademy.com. When you get there, tap the Join Now button, fill out the form, be transformed. TheEaglesAcademy.com. Eagles, empowered, authentically gifted leaders envisioning success. I'm sure you've heard of the story of Boaz. Haven't you? Story of Boaz. Story of Ruth. Boaz and Ruth. Ruth and Boaz. One thing is this. Boaz is dead. Boaz is dead, but there are countless women, kingdom women at that, praying for a dead man who was another woman's husband. Come on now. Lord, bless me with my Boaz. Lord, bless me with Boaz. God, give me Boaz. Lord, I need him. Bless you with a dead man? Bless you with a man who is impotent and ain't got no power? Bless you with another woman's husband? Lord have mercy. I don't want to go there. That's for another session. I'm talking about you making progression. Here's the deeper concept that you can glean from the story of Boaz and Ruth in the field. Boaz finding Ruth in the field, rather. I want to ask every woman, because here's the thing. You're more than just a woman. You're a kingdom woman. I want to ask every queen. Come on, family. Come on, queen. Type queen. Type queen. Put your queen emoji in the chat. The crown, that is. Come on, crown's on. Only time I want you to drop your crown is in this chat. Put your crown, as a matter of fact. Quintessentially unique, empowering everyone naturally. Here's the deeper concept. Here's the deeper story. Here's the deeper truth about Boaz finding Ruth in the field. I want to ask every woman, I want to ask every kingdom woman this. What is your field? Family, type this, know your field. Know your field. You know why you don't feel fulfilled? Because you're in the wrong field. You know why you don't feel fulfilled? Because you're looking at her field over there. You're looking at his field over there. You're looking at their field all the way over there. And guess what? Your field is barren. Your field is desolate. Your field got nothing but weeds. Their field is plentiful. Their field, here it is. Their field is fruitful. You will never feel fulfilled if you don't work your field. You'll never feel fulfilled if you're in the wrong field. Here's the thing. Your field will produce the greatest yield. What does that mean? It means I'm fruitful. I'm only fruitful when I'm doing what it is that God instructed me to do. I'm only fruitful when, here it is, I'm in divine alignment with my divine assignment. Come on, family, type get in your bag. Get in your bag. Get in your bag. You want to secure the bag, but I want you to get in your bag. What am I talking about when I say get in your bag? I'm talking about your brilliance. I'm talking about your anointing. I'm talking about your greatness. I'm talking about your brilliance. I'm talking about your authenticity. I'm talking about your gifts. Secure the bag by doing that. Here's the question. What is your field? Boaz found Ruth in the field. Can a man find you in your field? Can a man find you positioned in your purpose? And here's the thing. When he finds you in the field, what are you doing? Are you twerking in the field or are you working in the field? Y'all don't want to talk to me. I read your mind. You said, I'm doing both. Okay. Can a man find you positioned in your purpose? And here's the thing. When he finds you in that particular field, what is your field of expertise? Is it law? Is it ministry? Is it coaching? Is it counseling? Is it motivational speaking? Is it nursing? Is it administration? Are you a board member? Are you a CEO? Are you an educator? Are you a graphic designer? Are you a software developer? Who am I talking to? I hope it's you. Here's the beauty of the field. The field is your gifting. And here's the question. Can you be more passionate about something other than a man? Can you be passionate about your plan? Listen, if I'm not passionate about my plan, I'm never fruitful with it. Why? Because I don't enjoy it. When I enjoy it, I understand it's hard work, but I don't have to work hard. You see, there's an ease that comes with the gifting. Why? Because the gifting is supposed to provide for you, and it provides for whoever is attached to you. Naked you came into the world, naked you leave. But between the two nakednesses is the gift. The gift is the provision. The gift provides. The gift brings that which is plentiful. The gift brings and yields that which is fruitful. to be fruitful and to multiply. What are you most passionate about? What is your purpose? Here's the thing. When you're in your field, AKA that's when I'm in my bag. I'm in my bag when I'm in my field. When you're in your field, you don't have to go proposing to a man. When you're in your field, you don't have to go looking for a kingdom man. He comes looking for you. When you're in your field, here it is, you catch his eye because why? He found you where he is. Are you hearing me? The man who's working his plan found you where he is, my dear brother from another mother. Saying, Lord, bless me with a wife. Can't find a wife in the daytime with a flashlight. Are you in your field to find her? She wants you to notice her, but you'll never locate her if you're not in the particular field to find her. And here's the thing, my dear sister from another mister, you can't be found if you're not in your field. Why? Because you keep praying, Lord, bless me with a partner. God wants to bless you with a purpose partner. But here's the thing, you'll never get a purpose partner if you have not first partnered with your purpose. The partnering with the purpose is the prerequisite for partnership. Am I making it make sense, family? Are y'all following me? Are you tracking? Right here. Here it is. A kingdom man's going to be working his field. A kingdom man is going to be in his field. A kingdom man is going to be walking through his field. A kingdom man is going to be in divine alignment with his divine assignment, and his assignment is in his field. That's right. He going to be like, oh, she over there. Lord have mercy. Not only does she look good, she does good. What does scripture say? She shall do him good all the days of her life. A wise woman buildeth her house, but the foolish plucketh it down with her hand. Did you hear what I asked you? What's in your hand? Did you hear what God asked Moses? What's in your hand? Are you destroying what God gave you to use? Are you abusing what God said you should be using? But guess what? That kingdom man who's in his field, looking for the wife who he knows will be a blessing to his life. Oh my goodness, look at her. She's over there. Look at her, birthing his book. Look at her over there. Bro, she look good too, don't she? Man. Brains and beauty. Lord have mercy. She look good too. She fine and she in her field. Whew, she can pray and she can slay. When she walk in the room, the environment changes. Why? Because she's not a thermometer, she's a thermostat. Take that and rewind it back. Oh, she over there in HR. She over there empowering single mothers. Look at her. She's over there in the healthcare field. Look at her. She's over there working with the children in education. Look at her. She's over there giving insight and information, wisdom and inspiration. As a coach, as a trainer, as a developer of people. Wow. Look at the way that she uses software and how she codes and how she creates websites and design and all these other things. My. You make me say, my. Sure look good in your field. She's over there being fruitful. She's over there multiplying. She's over there on that island. She's over there studying. So guess what? I got to study who this kingdom woman is. I need to dwell according to knowledge. She's unique. She's distinct. She's distinguished. She's too unique to compete. She's too rare to compare. She understands that her royalty demands loyalty. She builds her queendom in the kingdom of God. Come on, family. Type, you grow, girl. You grow, girl. Yeah. Look at you over there. Being fine and fruitful. Look at you over there. Being fine and fruitful. She don't carry herself like everybody else. I want to ask you. Come on, family. Type unique. 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 And I know I'm working your fingers right now. I know it. You remember more of what you say to you than what I say to you. I want you to type it because I want you to believe it. I want you to receive it. I want you to have it. I want you to become it. Yeah, I told you to type unique, but I also want you to type fine and fruitful. I don't want you to just be fruitful without being fine. I don't want you to just be fine without being fruitful. Synergistic. I want the energy to have synergy. I want to ask you, can your passion derive not from a person, but from your purpose? Can your passion derive not specifically from a person, but from your purpose? Listen, if you're waiting for a person until you find your purpose, you're already too late. Let me say it again. If you're waiting for a person until you find your purpose, you're already too late. You're already behind. Why is that? Because this ain't about getting ready. It's about staying ready. Because hear me. When that purpose partner shows up, you're not going to have time to get into your purpose. You're not going to have time to get into your bag, your brilliance, your authenticity, your gifting. You're not going to have time to get into your brilliance, your breakthrough, your anointing, your greatness. You're going to have to already be positioned in there. Going to already have to be positioned in the field. Going to already have to be fruitful in your field. You're not going to have time to get into your purpose right now. I got to stir up my gift. So here's what I need to do. I need to get my business incorporated. Who am I talking to? I need to develop the blueprint for the business. Let me get my resume together. Let me start getting back on this book. Let me get back in the gym. Let me go and take that class. Let me start adapting good habits for my diet. Let me start going to counseling and therapy and healing. Because I know that something great is coming. Family, just type greater, greater. Greater is coming. Greater is coming. Let me get it together, because right now you just all over the place. You're all over the place. One day you want to do this. Next day you want to do that. One day you want to be here. Next day you want to be there. However, when you're positioned in purpose, you can be fruitful in the field. When you're positioned in purpose, here's what it is. You're not qualified. You're now qualified for a kingdom man. Why is that? Because your purpose partner wants you to bear fruit. You're qualified for a kingdom man to become your purpose partner because now you bear fruit. You are that wife, one who is wisely inspired, faithfully empowered. My dear brother from another mother, the book of Proverbs refers to wisdom as a woman. She, her. Yeah. And a lot of times you keep saying she's nagging you. Maybe she's not nagging you. Maybe she's just reminding you to pursue the vision that God gave you and the vision that you told her God gave you. But every time she assists you, you have a problem with her. God is preparing her to be a helpmeet. She's trying to be a helpmeet to you, but you don't have anything for her to help you with. Who am I talking to? Think about that. She's a helpmeet. Do you have anything for her to help you with? She's fruitful in and of herself, by herself. Are you fruitful by yourself? Because here's the thing. She ought to be fruitful with you, because guess what? When both of you are fruitful, you'll be plentiful. You'll be powerful. You'll be purposeful. Family, just type that. Plentiful, powerful, purposeful. Do you have anything for her to help you with? What's your vision? And here's the thing. That's why the woman is frustrated. Because all you can tell is, I'm the man. Follow my lead. But you don't even know where you're going. How can you expect a woman to follow you and you don't even know where you're going? You're not ready for your wife. Because guess what? You got some improving to do in your life. She doesn't trust the leadership of a lost leader. I need you to hear me. A woman does not trust the leadership of a lost leader, because in many cases, you're not even a leader. You're a wanderer. Calling yourself a leader, but you're really a wanderer. You don't know where you're going. Your head is all on a swivel. Easily distracted. And here's the thing. Distraction leads to destruction. You can't expect any fellowship if you don't have solid leadership. If you can't say amen, say ouch. HTA, hard truth alert. HTC, hard truth conversation. Type your neighbor and say HTA. Yeah. Type your neighbor, say HTA. You can't just settle for anyone so you can say you have someone. I have to make sure that my life is in the right stage, because my life being in the right stage is more important than being married by a certain age. I need you to hear me. Your life being in the right stage and on the right page is more important than being married by a certain age. What's more important? Being married by 30 plus or staying married for 30 plus years? What good is it to prepare for a wedding but be unprepared for a marriage? You weren't even fruitful in your singleness. What makes you think you're going to be fruitful in your togetherness? Are you successfully single? Waiting on God doesn't mean that you're wasting your time. Being married ain't gonna heal you. Being single ain't gonna kill you. When it's in His will, everything is gonna happen at the right time. Got to take note. Got to make sure that you're marrying the right one, so that you don't have to endure the pain of divorcing the wrong one. So yeah, in this instance, it just might be better to wait long than to marry wrong. Sis, I need you to get this. Sis, I need you to get this. When you place your heart in God's hands, the right man will seek God's heart for your hand. Got to recognize this. A woman like you is rare. A woman like you is rare in the answer to the right man's prayer. Why is that? Because he knows you are worth the wait. He knows you are the kind of wife that will add value to his life. So what is the right man doing? The right man is praying for a woman like you. He's working on himself to be a good husband to you, to be a good husband for you. Don't rush it. Rest in knowing it. Get glad about it. A precious jewel. Listen, when you know you got a package coming, Guess what? Because y'all know you order from Amazon like crazy. You be on Fashion Nova and Fenty. Yeah. Don't look at me in that tone of voice. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Somebody say, yeah, I rock with Fenty. I don't mess with Beyonce. That's for another day. That's for another day. That's I don't know. I ain't in that. I think they're both beautiful, by the way. Anyway, you got to recognize this. Got to recognize it. That you're the kind of wife that adds value to a man's life. When you know that a package is coming and you've been expecting it, guess what? You get excited. You get on tiptoe anticipation. You start looking through the peephole. Walking outside, looking in your front door. Did I miss anything? I want you to get in position, getting ready to receive what God wants you to have. Woman like you is rare. You're the answer to the right man's prayer. As beautiful as you are, as splendiferous and magnanimous as you are, as voluptuous as you are. The pulchritude that eases off of you. Any man can be intoxicated with the exuberance of his intellectual verbosity when he sees you. He can be real loquacious and bloviate and be real ostentatious with his language simply because he sees a woman like you who is in her purpose while being fruitful. The kind of wife that's going to add value to a man's life. It's the right man's life. The right man is praying for a woman like you. He's working on himself. Don't rush it. Rest knowing it. Rest knowing in the fact that you're going to be loved by the right man that God has for you. It's going to be the God kind of agape love. But here's what you got to do. You got to stay ready. Come on, family. Type stay ready. Stay ready. It's coming. It's closer than you're thinking. It's closer than you're expecting. It's going to happen. It's going to be more than you can imagine. It's going to be exceedingly abundantly above all that you can ask or think. Beyond just a wedding, I need you to start preparing for the right marriage. The wedding is a sprint. The marriage is the marathon. Get in shape for the long distance. Not just talking about physically, spiritually, mentally, socially, emotionally, relationally, psychologically. Down those alleys of life. Come on, family. Type I do. Type I do. It's about more than saying I do to the right one. It's about saying I do to your purpose. You got to first say I do to you and the purpose God gave you before you ever say it to anybody else. It's worth it to know your purpose is worth it. It's worth it to know you're worth it. Don't let nobody diminish your value. Don't let anybody gaslight you when it is that you know what you bring to the table. Stop lowering your expectations because of past experiences. Hello, somebody. Learn to love you before you expect somebody else to. Heal within. Begin again. renew again, believe again, love again. Think big again. Recognize your value and your worth within. Hear me, to attract what's on a greater level. This is what you got to do. To attract what's on a greater level, you have to grow to another level. You don't attract what you want. You attract who and what it is that you are. Your future is waiting on you to rise above your past. Come on, family, type healing. If I heal, I'll be fruitful. I'll be fruitful. I'll pull up the weeds in my life so that I can plant seeds of strength, so that I can grow. Some watered, others planted. God's the one that gives the increase. Got to love me, got to pour into me. I have to be fruitful and I have to multiply. Family, this is a great place to sow. It's a great place to sow because this is a place that you grow. This is a great place to sow because this is a place where you grow. Once you sow where you grow, once you sow where you soar. You got a seed in the ground. And God is blessing, no more stressing. You got a seed in the ground. Your harvest is going to be fruitful. Your harvest, I believe it. I'm standing in the gap. I'm standing in agreement with you that your harvest is going to be plentiful. God's been merciful. You ought to be grateful. I want you to sow into the word that you've heard. Yeah, I want you to sow into the word that you've heard. I want you to sow into this being your most fruitful season. It's not as a debt that you owe, it's a seed that you sow. 30, 60, 100 fold. You can sow via electronic. Cash App, $ Access Identity. PayPal. Zelle, EddieConnorJr, Gmail. We got the links that are in the chat. The links are in the description of this video as well. We've been having a super conversation. Drop a super chat. Drop a super sticker. Yeah. Super chat, super sticker. Drop one. Thank you to those who are sowing. I believe God is going to do it 30, 60, 100 fold. I'm joining my faith to yours. And as you're sowing your seed, I want you to name your seed. Maybe you're naming your seed fruitful. Maybe you're naming your seed purposeful. Maybe you're naming your seed purpose partner. Maybe you're naming your seed husband. Maybe you're naming your seed wife. Maybe you're naming your seed spouse. I don't know what you're naming your seed, but I want you to name your seed. And I want to stand in the gap and in agreement with you that God's going to do it. Many of you have sowed even in the past via Cash App, and I ardently pray over those seeds, especially as you name them. Because I'm believing God does the exceeding in your life. Mind-blowing blessings. Mind-blowing. Come on, family, just type mind-blowing blessings. Mind-blowing blessings. It's going to be your most fruitful season. Fruitful in relationships. Fruitful in your marriage. Fruitful in your business. Fruitful in your finances. Fruitful that whatever you put your hands to do, it prospers. God is releasing the increase over your life. I don't know who I'm talking to. I believe I'm talking to at least 5 of you. 5 is a number of grace. 555, favor drive. Fruitfulness is your portion. Family, I hope you got something from this. Did this bless somebody? Did this bless somebody? Hope it blessed you. If you're not a member of our Eagles community, what are you doing? I'm teaching, I'm coaching, I'm training and I teach beyond what I teach here, go into greater depth, you want to be there. Where's there? TheEaglesAcademy.com. Join me there. Empowering you to soar into success and purpose. Soar with us. Family, type SOAR. SOAR. Type SOAR. If you're ready to board the flight to your future, this is what I want you to do. I want you to go to TheEaglesAcademy.com. When you get there, tap the Join Now button. It's going to take you to a form. Fill out the form. There's a coupon code there. I want you to put in the coupon code. I want you to put in the word SOAR. SOAR. I want you to take flight with us. That coupon code, that code, SOAR, coupon code at checkout is going to bless you. Giving you a discount on it. Why? Because it's not just a community, it's your launching pad to take flight, to soar into greater success and purpose. Success has a process. Join us. Sharpen your mindset, your skill set, your tool set to be an asset in any particular environment. If you're not a member of our YouTube channel, come on. Join us on the YouTube channel while we're here. Tap the join button. We got 3 tiers that are there: VIP, OQP, royalty. Join us on any level there. Family, In the Mix is out of time. It is. But y'all know I'm not our truth. So I want to thank you for rocking with me. I want to thank you for riding with me. I want to thank you for rolling with me. Why? Because that's just how we roll. We do that each and every single weekday, Monday through Friday, for In the Mix. Yeah. Right here on the YouTube side, I want you to make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. It's a channel for change, a channel that creates change, it's a channel that breaks chains. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well so that you're always updated. I don't want you to be a ghost follower. I want you to hit the subscribe button. Can we hit the thumbs up button, family? Go on, hit the thumbs up button. Even the screen approves. Even the stream approves. Follow me on all the social sites at EddieConnorJr, EddieConnorJr. Come on, family, put some respect on my name. Keep showing love. I'm going to keep showing up. If I can help you, if I can serve you in any way, please reach out to me. If you're looking for a speaker, a dynamic speaker, look no further. I'm the man for the job. Invite me to speak at your conference, your community center, your church, your graduation, your school, your session. Let's make some progression. Invite me via email. Write me. Invite me and write me. info@EddieConnor.com. Look forward to empowering you there. Yours truly, Dr. Eddie, your main man, 100 grand, your brother. And I mean that from another mother. Family, has been fun, but you know a brother gotta run. But I want you to know it's been a privilege and a pleasure, a treat and a treasure, a joy beyond measure. But I want you, yes you, to remember to keep the faith and believe it's going to be bigger, better, brighter, peace, and a whole lot of love. Keep soaring higher. So what's your ETA? Your destiny is waiting for you to launch into your next dimension. You know, I realize one of the greatest gifts that a teacher can give you is speed. What do I mean? They can take what they've learned in decades and give it to you in days, moments, and months, and give it to you and instruct you in minutes. This is exactly what I do in my Eagles community. I want you to go to TheEaglesAcademy.com right now to get access to my private mentorship group where I coach, teach, train, mentor you to transform your thinking by increasing your ideas, your impact, and your influence. You need to know that you were created to soar into more and become more. I want to be your coach. I want to be your tour guide to help you to navigate the landscape of your potential and take you to a place within yourself that you can't go by yourself. It's your time to move into new realms of abundance, to reimagine, reshape, rethink your life, and influence your future through your spiritual gifts, development of your purpose, the emotional intelligence, relational intelligence, business acumen, to maximize your marketplace mandate, and so much more. And our Eagles community is where we learn, we lead, we laugh, and we love on a greater level. I want you to aspire higher with us. Get your wings to win, and let's soar into more at TheEaglesAcademy.com. Can't wait to see your face in our digital space.